Hey there friends, Martin from Matthew Studio Equipment here to talk about our world famous Apple boxes. There are many like them, but there are none that are as amazing as the Matthew Studio Apple box. Right here is the full Apple box. It is 8 inches by 12 inches by 20 inches. When we go to the half Apple box, which is right here, we are cutting that 8-inch side down to 4 inches. And then with the quarter apple, we are cutting it down to 2 inches. And then the 8th apple, also known as a pancake or a flapjack, we have a 1 inch. That being said, you are able to raise up whatever you're gonna raise in 1-inch increments all the way from 1 inch to 27 inches. You start off with a 1 inch, and then you have 2 inches, and then you raise up 3 inches, 4 inches, 5, 6, and so on and so forth, all the way to 27 inches. We also want to talk about the makeup of this Apple box. What is it made out of? How is it made? What is the anatomy of this Apple box? Well, I'll tell you, you don't want to use hardwood because hardwood is going to be very heavy and it's going to be kind of brittle. It's going to crack. You don't want to use flimsy plywood because then it's going to be too flexible and it's just not going to be up to the task. We use 9-ply plywood so that you have strength and flexibility, which is what you're looking for in your Apple boxes. That being said, I want to point out the center brace. These guys all have a center brace right in the middle here that is going to give you that support right where you're gonna put a lot of the weight when you're using these Apple boxes. Ah, look at that, our brace that I'm talking about. It also has a handhold right there. That is so that you can send a rope through the box, tie it off, preferably with a bowline, to be able to raise this up to someone in an aerial lift, in the green beds, on a 2nd-story balcony. It's going to be able to safely secure a line through this guy. You can also use that hole to send a ratchet strap through the box and be able to secure it on a process trailer, on a stage riser, wherever you need to secure this. As a step, you don't want to put the strap over the top of the box because someone could snag their toe and take a tumble. You want to keep that strap inside the box, crank it down, and now you have a secure, steady Apple box step for whenever you need to add a step somewhere. So these Apple boxes are the literal building blocks of a film set or a photo shoot. You can use them to raise your talent or your subject. You can use them to change the height of whatever is in the background. If it is a potted plant or a table lamp or something like that, this is going to be able to raise up whatever you need so that everything looks nice in your frame. You can also raise your talent, you can raise a camera operator, you can put up a piece of furniture. That being said, when people ask me how many Apple boxes is a good amount to have, I always suggest having 4 of these guys, because if you're gonna be raising furniture like a couch or a bed or a chair, you're gonna usually have 4 ends that you need to support. In addition to those 4, you're gonna want a couple extra full Apple boxes because these are gonna be the most sought after piece of gear on the film set. People wanna sit, people want to rest their lattes or their laptops somewhere. People want to have somewhere to shove their empty snack wrappers into. So make sure you get yourself a couple extra full apples to be able to support everybody else on the set. There you have it, Matthew Studio Equipment, making the best gear in the world. Get yourself some Apple boxes.